Hi everyone and welcome to this dev vlog about Berry Hunt Survivors, our Survivors game where you play as Grandma and you wanted to make jam but then zombies came and stole it, so now you're out for revenge with the help of your trusty dentals and also fireballs and stuff. Today we're gonna implement a boss. This is her intro, she's called Beatrice and she's gonna have 3 abilities. Skipping, spinning and bombing, obviously. In her skipping move, she's just gonna hunt down the player and try to murder them, and since all our regular enemies are little murder bots and Beatrice inherits from the enemy class, all we have to do is call the swarm method, and there you go, a job well done. Time for a short 3-hour Reddit break. So it's the next day and we're gonna implement the bombs. We're not doing the spinning yet because that's the hardest one, so naturally we're gonna procrastinate doing it as long as possible. Beatrice is gonna be dropping bombs on the player position, but they're not gonna be exactly on the player and they're not gonna drop instantly because that would be unfair and probably very frustrating. We're gonna do this using IEnumerator and wait for seconds because we don't want all the bombs to drop at once. First we'll decide on a random position near the player, then we'll put a target on the ground so the player knows to get their tushy out of the way. And then a bomb is gonna drop from the top of the screen and explode once it hits the target. To make it move and explode, we'll need a bomb controller. This is just a script that we slap on the bomb. And in the bomb controller we'll have a function to set a target so we know where to deliver the bomb. Then in the update, we just move the bomb to get there, and once we're at or past the destination, we explode. And that's the bombs. Time for a short 2.5 week break where I didn't do anything. Alright, time for some spinning action. This is her third ability in which she is spinning and bouncing off obstacles and the edges of the screen, kinda like that screensaver except faster and more deadly. Looking back at it, it's actually not that complicated, but it took me quite a while to figure it all out. First, we calculate the direction Beatrice is moving in. Simply take the position she's at right now and subtract her previous position. Ta-da! It's the direction. When Beatrice first starts spinning, she moves towards the player. When using the direction instead of the player's position, Beatrice can keep moving even after she's reached that position. Then, when she hits an obstacle or moves off screen, we can also use the direction to make her bounce. To do this, I added 4 child game objects to her that are right on the edges of her model. Each child has a sprite renderer with a transparent image that is exactly 1 pixel in size. Then I check on every frame whether these pixels are visible. If they're off screen or behind an obstacle, I set a new direction. If Beatrice is entirely off screen, the new target is the player's position. If she hit an obstacle, she bounces according to how she hit it. Let's say she goes up and to the right, then hits the camera boundary. The right pixel is now invisible, so I know she was going to the right. Whether she was going up or down actually doesn't matter in that case. I just need to reverse the X direction, so now she's still going up but to the left. Same for all the other directions, and now she bounces physically correct-ish around the screen. Now onto her hidden 4th ability, which is cycling, where she cycles between her 3 abilities. Each ability has their own duration. When an ability starts, it locks the state for that duration. At the end, the state unlocks and a new ability is chosen. And that's it! Now she switches between all 3 abilities and completely obliterates me every time. If you also want to get obliterated, please like, comment, subscribe, and of course, wishlist the game on Steam. I'll leave a link in the description. Thank you for watching, bye!